What up? How's it going? Hey, now we're going to start seeing Saul getting involved with the crime a little bit more because Tuco's dude that he works with right now is talking about ripping off those people that had stole that money. And I want to see how Saul moves with this, right? Because once that guy said finder's fee, I'm like, that's how Saul gets down now. But at this time, it's like, damn, how is he going to move in this, right? Because even if he helps these people out, he can't trust them. He don't know them. You know what I mean? But the thing is, they're probably going to keep him on retainer or some shit like that. If he could get them the hookup like this. But then there's still the overarching theme of when does this whole Saul thing come into play? All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. Better Call Saul episode 3. Wait, is that him?
Here's Johnny. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a pickle.
You certainly are. Forget the property damage and assault charges. You face being labeled a sex offender, Jimmy.
That is a trumped-up load of horse crap, Chuck. Come on.
Is that what I tell the judge? Trumped-up load of horse crap?
I'm not the lawyer here, okay? But it was a simple Chicago sunroof sex offender. That's not even remotely a...
I haven't seen you in, what, 5 years? We barely hear from you. Now that you're in it up to your neck, you can't even call me yourself.
Can we talk strategy here, huh? I'm a lousy brother, I'm a big screw-up. And if I was just a better person, I would not only stop letting you down, you know what? I'd stop letting me down. And it's about time that I started to make both of us proud. Am I right? Guard? Wait.
Say guard.
Chuck, wait. No, you can't leave me, no. If I don't get out of this, my life is over.
Jimmy, if I do this, do not make a fool out of me. Everything you're doing, everything you're involved with, that's over.
Makes sense why when he saw that receipt from the hospital, he was like, broken bones? What the fuck? Like...
You're probably swamped with work anyways, with that big, fat, giant case falling right into your lap.
Which case is that?
I don't know. Some county official or something. It was in all the papers.
Craig Kettleman.
Craig Kettleman. Hey, how much exactly did Kettleman get away with?
Excuse me, innocent until proven guilty?
Excuse me, but I'm a taxpayer in this county. I think I have a right to know. And besides, it's not like I'm his lawyer or anything.
I'm not talking details of the case with you. Good night.
Where do you stash all that dough? I mean, besides for buying that idiotic boat. Hello? Guilty.
He's probably a target. Somebody might get some bad ideas. You know, if Kettleman isn't careful with that money, I mean, his whole family could be in danger.
What do you mean, danger?
I'm thinking out loud. I'm not spinning thoughts.
I'm no hero.
That was his way of letting her know. I thought that was his way of trying to find out more information, but by the end, it's like, oh, okay. I see what he's doing.
Hello?
Kettleman, you're in danger. You're in danger. This is a warning. You're in danger. This is a friendly stranger. Your whole family's in danger. The money.
Can you call back on a better line?
Kettleman, you're in danger. They're coming for your money. Bye. The 30 he's done, which is a 60 credit plus 60 additional days.
I can't do it. The guy drove drunk into a shopping center and killed 3 people.
What shopping center? Desmond Rojas. Armed robbery. Liquor store. He assaulted a cashier with a bottle of Kahlua.
Hilarious.
90 days with good behavior. We're doing this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Say it. Say the words, I accept the deal.
Yeah, I accept the deal.
Like, do you think he'd be offering some deals like that for somebody who killed 3 people in a drunk driving accident?
Fine. You're gonna make me walk back and get the stickers. I will walk back and get the stickers.
I'm not making you do anything. Those are the rules.
Hey, whatever helps you sleep at night. Screw you, geezer!
Why did you come here?
I'm just supporting a friend in her time of need.
You want to be supportive? Tell me why you said those things last night.
I'm just reading tea leaves. I don't know what happened to them. Really, I don't know.
The longer you stay here, the more explaining I have to do to Hamlin. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, I'm, this is the party you spoke to the other day. And I sincerely want to help you de-escalate your situation, legally. Just to clarify, look, I don't know anything. I have spoken to no one, and there are no rats on this ship, but for the sake of everyone involved, I would just like to open a dialogue. If I didn't say it before, time is of the essence on this matter, so I'm gonna hang up now if you're trying to call. I can put out this fire, if there is a fire. My hope of hopes, this is all a big misunderstanding. Hello? Hello? Nacho? Nacho! Walking, just walking, strolling along.
Dude in the blue shirt, right? Like, I've seen him. Yeah. I'm like, that's not just...
You guys are cops! I got bad knees! Ow! Oh! Officers, you're making a mistake. My name's McGill, James McGill. I'm an attorney. Easy. You sure he asked for me? Going in or what? A neighbor lady saw a suspicious van parked across the street from the Kettleman's house 2 nights in a row. She wrote down the license plate. It was your license plate. Searched it and found blood on the floor. They're calling the FBI in on this, which makes it federal. Tell me the family is okay. Tell me the kids are okay.
You miserable piece of shit. You set me up.
And what?
You gave my score to another crew and now you're setting me up.
Did the cops beat you? Because you're talking like a person with head trauma.
You think you're funny?
What are you saying? Are you saying that you had nothing to do with this? That was your van outside the house. You weren't there?
Yeah, I was there. They were fine when I left. That's it.
What about the blood in your van?
They DNA my ride. All they're gonna find is the blood of your skate rat twins plus whatever piss of shit you leaked out when you were in there.
I don't know anything about a setup or another crew.
The cops are out there right now poking into my business, and if they find something on me or my partners for real, it's gonna be bad for you.
Bad as in?
You get me out of here today, or you're a dead man.
You got to work some magic. He gonna have to work some motherfucking magic. Whew.
Did he tell you where the family is?
He doesn't know.
But what does that mean, he doesn't know? He gave him to somebody else?
He doesn't know because he didn't do it.
Grace, give me a break.
Guys, can you give us just a minute?
These people can be buried in a box, sucking air through a straw right now.
I'm sorry if that's where they are, but my guy didn't do it.
How are you so sure?
It's not the Kettlemans. Just test it.
That'll take weeks, if we could even get a DNA sample to compare it to.
Well, isn't that convenient? You've got an innocent man in there right now who I demand you release with an apology.
I know the suspects. There's no evidence that points to anyone else.
Advocate for the guy all you want after we get these people back safe. In the meantime, help us.
Where's the doll?
Where's the what?
Got little shoes, a bunch of clothes, a table and chairs, a hairbrush, but where's the doll that goes with all this stuff? In every picture of this little girl, she's holding the same doll, which means the kid wasn't dragged out of the house, ipso facto.
Wait, what are you saying?
Maybe the Kettlemans kidnapped themselves. You guys are looking in the wrong place. Who knows how many miles into Mexico or Canada they could be? You gotta put the word out. I've got to tell you something on the QT and promise not to be upset with me.
No way am I making that promise.
I called the Kettlemans. After I hung up with you, I gave them a warning call.
Oh, God, you didn't do the sex robot voice, did you?
I did. The tube, the whole thing, which probably scared the living shit out of them, and they took off. He's a very bad guy, and if the cops keep pushing him, they're going to find something, and when that happens, Nacho blames me, and then his guys turned me into a meat piñata. You talk to Howard. You explain things to him. He has clout with these people. What is that a no or?
Hamlin will never agree to it. The Kettlemans are our clients. This would mean incriminating them.
You see, this is why people hate lawyers.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go talk to Nacho. I'm trying to make him see reason. It's a beg.
Right. Please don't kill me. Yo, what if Mike don't let him in?
Come on.
He ain't letting him in.
I was a jerk, okay? So I will pay you what I owe you, plus interest, if you just let me come through.
I suggest you find parking somewhere else.
Somewhere else? As in where somewhere else?
Oh,
Not my concern.
I'm gonna park right here.
I don't think you want to be doing that.
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do? You got a poop-filled diaper in there? You gonna throw it at me? You gonna gum me to that, huh, geezer?
Oh, God.
Ow!
Lawyers got this bullshit theory about them staging this, running off with the money.
We know he can find people.
County treasurer, embezzled funds. I read the paper.
Okay, well, we got this gangbanger dead to rights. Only problem is your guy over there.
So what do you say? You on board?
Help us do some good.
Don't touch him.
Sure.
Guys, I'm the definition of a broken record on this one. Nacho is Nacho Man. Comprendo? Nobody took the Kettlemans. The Kettlemans took themselves.
You gonna keep playing that line?
Ah, he's miking it up.
Rough.
In Breaking Bad, what did we all notice? Hey, he can read people like a motherfucker. And not only can he read people, they always make sure for us to see his face when he notices something. And he noticed something right there.
Wait a second. I changed my mind.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't want to press charges.
We talked about this. You want to press charges.
Nah, I'm good.
No, I don't.
What are you doing, buddy? I thought you had our backs.
He don't rock with
No,
that.
I don't think I said that, buddy.
Hey, Cagney, Lacey, when you realize how wrong you are about all this, I'll take an edible arrangement as a sorry, heavy on the pineapple.
All right, I believe you.
I knew it! I knew it! Finally, someone believes me! Why do you believe me?
I heard the details. Your story makes sense.
Of course it does. How'd they get out of the country?
They didn't. Odds are they didn't get out of the neighborhood.
Would they come again?
Look, when I was still on the job back in Philly, we had this case. This bookie disappeared after the Super Bowl. Took $6 million in bets and skipped town when things didn't go his way. Now, everybody thought he was on the beach in the Bahamas or dead in the Jersey Pine Barrens. Wasn't the case. He was 2 doors down from where he lived in a foreclosed house. It's human nature to want to stay close to home. And if this Kettleman figured out how to do it, that's what he did.
Nobody wants to leave home. They in the guest house? Man, these are some dope houses. See, at that time, it's different. But today, I'd have just took a picture of him, sent it to him like, see? See? Drop location, all that.
You hear that? I found your dumbass clients. It's a long story. Look, I'm
I'm taking them back to their place. We'll meet you there.
Team.
Them kids are
Let's do
already
this.
like, oh.
Here's Johnny! Hey, Warren. Hey, JoJo.
Could you be more
sorry about
scary
that. I'm
or
your
creepy?
Uncle Jimmy, all right? Now, your parents are going to take you down the mountain back to your house. That sound good? Let's go. Kettleman's time to ship out.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
This is happening.
No.
Yes, it is.
Money.
You're doing. Yes, Kettleman.
No.
Yes, we're doing this now.
Yep.
Yeah.
First, let me start by saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I have a Patreon with full-length early reactions to things like this. If you'd like to, check it out. All right, so look, let's start with Mike, right? It's interesting because we know where he ends up and we know what he becomes. And in a way, we kind of know what he is. So to see him out there just doing his job the same way he is about that job, same way he's about everything else, right? Like his biggest issue with Walt was you making my job hard. Like he would get so pissed off. He's like, now I gotta go clean all this shit up, right? I gotta go find some guys. Like he just doesn't like people fucking with him. So we know all of this about him, and we also know he ends up working for Gus. So it's interesting to me that we see him interacting with Jimmy McGill first. So once we see Mike and he makes that look, I'm like, hey, the writers are dope for that. Because though it's something small and subtle, in the world of Breaking Bad, that's not a subtle character thing. Like that's a thing you notice about him. He notices things, and the way that the show lets us know he notices something is you'll see his face, right? But the thing about it is, that's not just played as, okay, that's just a part of his character. No. It's a thing that's usually set stuff into motion, or it allows him to begin planning. But on this, he's not attached to nobody, right? He's not in that life yet, at least as far as we can see. So what I got from that was, it was like, damn, I really want to know. On like Breaking Bad, I could kind of tell what he was like. I was like, oh, he likes how Walt just did right there, or he's disappointed in Jessica's. You know what I mean? But on this one, it was like, damn, what did he just see? So they walk out there, and Saul, Jimmy, he comes out there, and he's like, hey, man, what the fuck? Like, why'd you do that? You believe me, right? And he's like, okay, I believe you. And he's like, yes, somebody believes me, which is so crazy because where he's at right now, he's not that just super confident. Things seem to go his way. If not, he makes it go his way. He's not Saul Goodman yet. So for him to be so excited that somebody believed him, even though it's someone who had no power, like who's at that moment, no one of any consequence to the situation, right? And so for him to be like, yes, you understood something about where the character is at that point. The chick he used to work with don't believe him. The cops definitely don't believe him. And look, even the Nacho don't believe him. But Nacho was like, look, it don't even matter if I believe you. If I don't get out in today, I'm going to have you killed. Okay? So his answer is to tell him about this story at the Super Bowl. Now, I hope they continue that, because that was one of the major things he did in Breaking Bad, is he told that story about basically making sure you don't let something go, like squash it then and there. And he told that story about the man who was beating his wife, and that was such an important story. You feel me? And so I hope that going forward, now that Mike is in the first season and he's in the first 3 episodes, that we get to see even more of that. Because him as a cop in Philly, that means so much to who he is and what he became. And so for him to say about how nobody wants to like leave home, and then you find out when he walks out there, I'm like, it's not gonna be that simple, is it? But it's not even that it was that simple. Like he had to go all the way out there. He said about 2 hours, and He finds them, okay? And they out there being corny as ever. But the chick, I'm wondering if she's the one who put the husband up to it. It's their business, right? So she may have been the one just solely responsible for it, because he just seemed like he just there for the ride. But she was like, no, right? The money she really worried about. And I just want to see where that goes, right? Because that's where it sort of ended off, where we see all that money on the floor. Okay. Then we have the beginning. And so when he talks about Mom and he says it in that way, he's like, yo, Mom said you was crying. You know what I mean? Like, makes sense. And to see him, he had that big ass cell phone, the big shit. I want to know if we get to see how he ends up in the mind state that he ends up. Even if we don't see how he ends up there, if we get more into it and how it's affecting him. Let's see. Oh, the they were just, okay, this is what I like about this. Each of these episodes plays like a movie or parts of a movie. So there's scenes in it that are show, right? When he's talking to everybody. But then there's scenes in it that like I say, it just seems like Coen Brothers, or like, it just seems out of a theater or something. And I can see it on like IFC or something like that, because when he went and he puts the paper towel roll on the broomstick and then he spins it off, and they allow you to see the entire spin. But visually to the eyes, I don't know, it's just something about it. So you see it spin it off, then he takes it off, and I'm like, what's he doing? It's something from when I was a child. As I said, I believe I saw it on Sesame Street or something, that I made one, and you played it like an instrument. So for him to do that, she called it, what, the sex robot? The sex robot voice? And they couldn't hear it, but he wanted to let them know. And so while he's talking on the phone to her, at first he's asking about the money. He's asking about everything. And what they did with that was cool, because at first it makes you think, okay, is he trying to find out about the money? But then right after that, he goes on to, hey, you know, people might do something. It could be dangerous for them. It's a danger to have all that money. She's like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? He hangs up. But he wants to go call those people. So he goes to the payphone. And it's dope that we get to see him just using the payphones like a motherfucker, right? Because we're at a point where those are still around. Like, the cell phones aren't smartphones as they are now. They're just cell phones. So you still, you know what I mean? This takes place at that time. And the fact that he was making that call, and then the cops end up finding him is just funny. And he talked to those people, and the people left, okay? And for it to play that way, where he was waiting outside the house, clearly. But then for him to find out, for Jimmy to find out, hey, you didn't do it? He's like, wait a minute, wait, what are you talking about? The guy's, he's like, you set me up. They're both like, what? Wait a minute, whoa. He said, yeah, you set me up. You're the only one I told this to. Crazy. I just like the way that is, because it's something so simple, but it's an easy mistake. And all it took was him being involved in it and them running off. But now it's this thing where he can't get out of this. He's too deep into it so fast. And Nacho, this is the thing, Nacho works with Tuco. But Nacho seems to be aspirational in his crime. But at the same time, he didn't get to hit that lick that he wanted. So now he probably gonna be like, hey, I need my money. But damn, that actually makes me think though. What's gonna happen? Yeah, what's gonna happen with that family and that money? Yeah. That's the biggest thing going into that next episode. But anyway, next episode. I like the pacing of this. I actually enjoy this. You know what I mean?